Hey, good morning. I already attached the drain, so I have a surprise for my wife when she wakes up. And I'm gonna prepare to uh, go to the supermarket. I always like to go early because there are less people and more choice. And that's about it for now. So, yeah, I'm watching a movie from of it on Matthew Santoro's gaming channel, and it's very funny. So, anyway, see you in a bit. Hey, hey. Oops. I'm ready to. I'm actually leaving now for a supermarket, and I wanted to talk to you about some things. Well, about one thing actually. Um, the the thing is, do you remember about the credit cards they hacked into, and well, they didn't hack into the credit card, probably into an account I paid something with, and that later I called the company saying that I didn't have the money to pay that bill, and asking how long it would take to solve the problem, and they said it would take another 4 weeks. We're 2 weeks later, 2 or 3 weeks later now, and I haven't had some news yet, but the woman did manage to accomplish the fact that they're not billing that card, because usually you get a message on the 7th and you pay on the 16th. It's at the moment it's the 19th or the 20th even, or the 21st. I don't even know what date it is. I think Monday is the 23rd, so it's the 21st now. Anyway, um, they didn't bill it, and the problem now is that there were still bills on it that I will have to pay because I ordered some stuff that was legit, that I legitimately paid. And anyway, I'm still gonna have to see what's gonna happen. But I wanted to give you an update on the credit card fraud that I was a victim of. So that was mainly what I was going to talk to you about at the moment. The other thing is I need some toilet paper for my bum because I'm at the moment down to using just not just. I mean, it's all gone, and if I'm gonna have to go to the toilet, I'm gonna have to use kitchen paper or whatever you call it, household paper, which is still nice for the bum. But I like my toilet paper anyway. So I'm heading for a supermarket. I intend to go to 3 supermarkets. I wanted to go to 2, but my wife asked me to buy some stuff uh, yesterday, and I think we have. I'm seeing balloons here. It means that we have a garage sale in the city today. I have to tell my wife. She thought it was last week, and I'm seeing it's this week. So anyway, leaving for the supermarket as I told you, and we'll see you in a bit.
Lemon geschaduwd wordt door de Amerikaanse
Hey,
inlichtingendienst CIA.
sorry, I'll put that off. Um, I just left the last supermarket, and oh my god, I hate doing shopping on Saturday. I went early, but apparently a lot of people think like I do. Go early, and there won't be too many people. Yeah, I'm kind of mainstream that way. I think like everybody else. So the first supermarket was pretty good. Then I went to the second, and it started filling up, and there was a line at the register, and then I had to entered the road to go to the third, and it was a pileup from. That wasn't a pileup. It was you know, a traffic jam, a jam, and they had to let me through. Some friendly guy had to let me through. Two actually, one from both directions. Otherwise, I would have been there still, I think. I used to go to work with the car once every fortnight, and usually on a Thursday. And what I did was I bought stuff for 2 weeks. I bought stuff like you can put in the fridge or something, and then during the following 14 days, whenever I needed something or when I wanted something fresh, I passed the supermarket with my bike and I bought some stuff and put it in my bags at the back, and I went home. That's how I used to do it. It was fun. It was great. I think in the beginning I did it on a Thursday because we had a short day then, and Thursday is the day they usually deliver stuff at the supermarkets. So it was full, and you had a lot of choice. About the choice I told you later before, there was some stuff missing, but anyway. And I did it on Thursday. Later, Thursday became difficult because it was a late day, so I did it on Tuesday. And anyway, these days I don't do that anymore because usually I don't do the shopping because my wife doesn't, and she loves doing them like on a Saturday. She was talking about going on Fridays, but Friday nights, it's the same stuff. There are a lot of mainstream people who think the same like me and who go on a Friday thinking it'll be less. There'll be less people, and there are less people, not too many less people. So anyway, driving home, I have to do some stuff on my bike still, and I'm gonna see if somebody's awake, and if not, I'm gonna have to put away the food myself. But anyway, so we just arrived at the airport. We're in the parking lot, and it's very busy here at the moment. What I forgot to tell you just now, we already passed a post where there were soldiers and police, and they picked out the car in front of us. They're picking out randomly cars to check them out. So there's a lot of, since the attacks, there's a lot of security here. It's very strange here. I think the hall is where the attacks is not available. So what happened is we had to walk a while, and there is a lot of security here. So no, and I have to go to the car again because I had to leave my wife at the security at the gates. They're already going through there before she does a check-in. So what the hell was that? I'm actually glad I'm out of there. It looked a bit like a stronghold. So much police and so much soldiers. There was the Ministry of Defense has put soldiers there and everything. I couldn't show you anything just because of that, because you can't film these people because of security reasons. You can't show their face on a vlog or on any photo or anything. So I was able to take that little video you saw just now, when I told you that everything was pretty strange. I was able to do that, but only because it wasn't like I was doing it without these people knowing anything or anything. It was just I just did this like showing my own face, and they saw me filming, but they saw that I was very careful, so I think they just let me do this. But it was, man, I was actually a little scared there. I really was. What I saw was that I actually expected that a part of the that was what I understood from the news reports, that apart from the hall where they used to come together to leave, so for the planes, where the planes got up, or at least where the passengers went for their planes, I thought part of it was open, but that's actually not the case. It's totally locked down. They're probably working there, maybe not now, but during the week. And everything else is like it's all temporary. It's all like almost like tents. It's tents with those plastic sides. I don't know if you know that, but it's like that. It's simply like that, and you have to go there and they immediately when you come in there, they do the security check. They normally do later, so I had to leave my wife there. I couldn't stay there, but it was very strange. It was an experience. Was a little scared, actually happy I did it. I did it. I didn't have a choice, of course, but I'm happy I went through this experience, because I mean, if we now we know a little, if we are going to travel, what to expect. So that's about it. I was hoping I could film inside, but I couldn't. It was due to security reasons. Oh, and another thing happened when we were in there. Well, it didn't happen when we were in there. We saw a guy lying on the ground. There was some blood there, and apparently the guy had fallen down and hit his head on the floor. But anyway, he's okay. I saw him. They moved him albeit with a wheelchair, but they moved him, and he was lucid, so he's okay, I think. But anyway, this is also, I believe, where I'm gonna leave you for today. I don't have any idea what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I might do a vlog tomorrow. I don't know, because my wife is traveling. She's probably gonna call. Probably gonna have to give you the news that she arrived. Sound and in one piece, I guess. So yeah, I'm sorry for the long pauses, but I'm a little impressed. I'm a little under from what happened. Anyway, see you next time. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. See you next time. Bye.